Hi everyone, welcome back to my book corner. And today we are going to be doing the 12 days of Christmas. And I am going to be talking about 3 books that are all variations of the popular song that we all know, on the first day of Christmas, my true love brings to me or brought to me a partridge in a pear tree. So the first one is called The 12 Days of Christmas by Susan Jeffers. And instead of my true love, it's Santa brings to me. And the book starts off with a little girl who finds a present from Santa. And then the book goes on to describe each gift for the 12 days that she gets. And then it ends with a trip to Santa's workshop and then back home. So if you like the traditional story or the traditional song of the 12 Days of Christmas, then you will probably enjoy this book. And then we have The 12 Bots of Christmas by Nathan Hale. Now this one takes the classic song and gives it a tech robot twist to it. On this one, instead of my true love, you have Santa Bot that brings the gifts. And instead of a pear tree, you have a cartridge in a gear tree. And throughout the 12 days, everything has a techie twist to it. For example, you have 3 wrench hens instead of 3 French hens. So it's kind of fun. My 6-year-old loved it when I read this one out loud to her. She enjoyed, anticipating what the next gift was going to be. And then last but not least is my favorite out of the 3. And this one is called A Piñata in a Pine Tree. And this one is written by Pat Mora, and it's illustrated by Magali Morales. Fun fact, we have done a lot of books by Yuyi Morales. She is an author and illustrator. Well, Magali happens to be her sister. So it's kind of cool to see that they have a very creative family. And this is the Latino version of the 12 Days of Christmas. So instead of a partridge tree, you have a piñata in the pine tree. Instead of Santa like the other books or my true love like the traditional song, you have an amiga who's giving the presents. And this one, each gift is a gift that comes from the Latino culture. Like you have pastelitos and tamelitos and guitaritas and trompas, just all kinds of different objects or food that are related to the Latin culture. And the song itself is in Spanish, but you do have that first intro in English, and it's a fun, counting. I mean, the 12 Days of Christmas is a counting song, and this one you get to do it in Spanish. And then at the very end, you get an author's note that explains what all of the objects are in Latinos' world, like what are tamales and what are pasteles, and just why she used the different objects that she used. So I kind of loved that about this book. And then also, I personally have always wondered, when do you start counting the 12 days of Christmas? Is it the 1st through the 12th? Is it the 12th through the 25th? Or, when are those 12 days of Christmas? Or actually, I guess it would be the 13th through the 25th. See, lots of confusion. So at the end, Pat Mora talks about the fact that the 12 Days of Christmas starts on Christmas Day and ends on January 5th, which is the eve of the Epiphany, or the Three Kings Day, which is January 6th. So I thought that was kind of a fun fact. And so she talks about how this version takes both the English version of the song and the Latino version of the song and kind of brings it all together. So check out, if you happen to love the 12 Days of Christmas, then check out one of these fun versions of the traditional song. Until next time, bye.